lesson, not for discussion. We play with drums like shit is percussion. Stay with a hammer like this is construction. Drink too much Henny, might shoot up.
What's good, YouTube, man? It's Clutch. We're back out with another video. Today's video, we got the best pure slasher build in NBA 2K20. Now let me just tell you guys, when you hear that name slasher, what do you think of? You obviously think of somebody that can dunk really good, maybe speed boosts, have good playmaking, and relatively good defense. Well, this build has all of those, and it has the addition of great shooting. In previous 2Ks, slashers, especially pure slashers, could not really shoot too good. This build will have great shooting, can speed boost, great defense, and obviously it can dunk. Pretty simple. Now I'm going to show you guys the best way how to make it in today's video. Now we're going to get straight into it. Now, position for this build. You can either make this build a point guard, a shooting guard, or a small forward. Now, I personally recommend you make this build a point guard because you're going to get the most badges possible than you would at shooting guard and small forward. Shout out to xCixtch for giving me this build. I almost forgot, man. I got to give a shout out to my boy. This isn't his first time actually giving me a build. He also gave me that interior finisher build I posted about a week ago. So shout out to you, xCixtch, for this build. Forgot to say that. But yeah, make the build a point guard, and this other stuff does not matter. That's personal preference. Now moving on to skill breakdown. Again, when you hear the name slasher, you're thinking, oh, it's this pie chart. It has to be this pie chart because this is a dunker. It's a slasher. It's not going to be any other pie chart. Or it could even be this one because he's talking about defense. It's actually neither of those pie charts. The pie chart we're going to pick to make this slasher is actually going to be this all playmaking pie chart. I know it's going to be surprising for a few, but this pie chart has great finishing, great shooting, great playmaking, and good defense. I know it's surprising that we're using this pie chart, but trust me, pick this pie chart. I've seen people use other pie charts to make this pure slasher build. I've seen people use this one, and I've also seen people use this pie chart. But for today's video, we're going to be picking the all playmaking. Now moving on to physical profile, there's only two physical profiles I would recommend you pick, either the all agility or the agility and vertical. With this build, I feel like you should pick verticals because you're a slasher. You want to have high verticals so you can get up there and dunk. So I would pick this one. Look at that vertical, 88 vertical. This one has a 75 vertical. That's a 13-point difference. But the speed, 95 speed to a 94 speed. Come on now, 1 point difference. You gotta pick this one. Pick this pie chart. Now moving on to attributes, man, make sure you guys do it just like this. You want to say pure slasher. You are going to max out your close shot to an 86. You also are going to max out your driving layup. You also max out your driving dunk, and I'm pretty sure you even max out your standing dunk. Yep, max that out as well to a 41. And then you're going to put your post hook to a 54, so you get 16 finishing badges. Now moving on to shooting, you're going to max out your mid-range shot. You also are going to max out your three-point shot. Also max out your free throw. And then you're going to put your post fade to a 49. So you get 12 shooting badges. Now I know I put like 4 extra upgrades here because I just decided to put them there because you're not going to get any extra upgrades by putting them anywhere else. So I just put the post fade up. Now here's a very key thing with this build, the pass accuracy. I know it can go all the way to a 95, but here's the thing. You want to say slasher, you have to put your pass accuracy to a 79, no higher than that. You put it to an 80 or higher, it's going to change the build name to a slashing playmaker. The pass accuracy cannot be higher than a 79. Make sure you put it just like that. And your ball handling, you are going to max this out to a 95. Very nice, going to be able to speed boost. So this build is nice already. I'm telling you, man. Now moving on to defense, you're going to max out your perimeter defense. You also are going to max out your lateral quickness, max out your steal, and you're put your defensive rebounding to a max, which is 72. And you guys can see, here's the build. Get 16 finishing, 12 shooting, 20 playmaking, and 9 defensive and rebounding. You can add that up as a total of 57 badges for this pure slasher build. Like I said, this build is insane. 16 finishing badges. Obviously, you knew it was going to have great finishing, but this build can shoot pretty good. It also can speed boost, and it has decent defense, pretty good defense. This is a very solid build, almost 60 badges. If you have above 55 badges, I feel like that build is just very nice. So this is a very nice build. I really do recommend you make this build. But now we're going to get straight into this other stuff, man. Now, body shape does not matter. I usually do pick defined or compact, but it really doesn't matter what you pick. Like I say in every single one of my videos, you want your player to be built, burly. It doesn't matter whatsoever. Me personally, I'm going to pick built. Now, moving on to height. With this build, I recommend you make the build 6'5". Now, you can either go 6'4" or 6'5". Now, look at your driving dunk. It's an 80. Yeah, you can't get contact dunks that off rip. But when you hit 99 overall, you get a +4 to all your attributes. 80 + 4 is going to be an 84 driving dunk. And if you guys didn't know, when you have an 84 driving dunk, you're going to be able to get the pro contact dunks. So you're going to be able to get contact dunks with this build at 99 overall. It's gonna be pretty nice. You could also do 6'4" if you want a little higher speed, but I would just make the player 6'5". Plus, you still have a 95 ball handling, which is insane at 6'5". Your defense is way better. Make the build 6'5". Now moving on to the weight, if you want better acceleration, better vertical, go ahead and lower it all the way down. I think personally, I was gonna put some weight on it, put it to 200 pounds, but I think I am gonna lower it to 100. And I'm gonna just do 180 pounds. I don't want to go all the way down, but if you want to go all the way down, go ahead and do it. I'm gonna just do 180 pounds. Now moving on to the wingspan, also a very key thing with this, your wingspan, you can't lower it to all the way down. It's gonna change your name to a mid-range slasher. The lowest you can do your wingspan is gonna be 2 ticks below the default. So 79.8 is the absolute shortest you can put your wingspan to for it to still say pure slasher. But with this build, you still have a 95 ball handling. Honestly, you could really max your wingspan out with this build. I'll tell you why. Your shooting is still there. You have a 91 ball handling. That is way higher than you need to speed boost. Plus, your defense is going to be 10 times better with a long wingspan. I'm going to max my wingspan out, but if you want to make it shorter, go ahead. But just don't make it the minimum because it's going to change your name to mid-range slasher. Just put it to 79.8. That's the absolute shortest. But I'm going to max it out. I want better defense. Now, moving on to takeovers, man, it's either slasher, shot creator, or playmaker. Me personally, I know the build's name is a slasher, and you probably want to pick that slasher takeover to go along with the build's name. If you want to do that, go ahead. But shot creator takeover on the slashers, I'll just make the build that much more overpowered in my opinion. I would pick shot creator as much as I want to, but I'm gonna pick slasher because that's the build's name. But you can do whatever you want. There's plenty of good options. And you guys can see, here's the build. You have built a pure slasher similar to Derrick Rose, John Morant, and Malcolm Brogdon. You guys can see slasher. This build is very nice, man. 57 badge upgrades. But now we're gonna get straight into the best badges for this build. If you guys are still watching this video, man, make sure you guys do hit the like button, subscribe, and pull up the sub count real quick. You guys can see 9,820 subs. We keep going up subs every day. If you guys did watch my last video, I had to change the sub count up. The website I usually use started messing up, so I have to use Social Blade now. We're 180 subs off of 10K subs. We're getting closer and closer every single day at 10K subs. If you're watching this video right now, you like what you see, do hit that subscribe button, man, turn on the notifications. But now we're gonna get straight into the best badges. Put the 99 overall real quick. Let me take the sub count off. Give me a minute. Now you guys can see 16 finishing badges. Like I said, we hit 99 overall. You get a +4 to all your attributes. 80 + 4. You're gonna have an 84 driving dunk. You're gonna be able to get pro contact dunks. Keep that in mind. I would say you want gold contact finisher. You're only 6'5", so you want giant slayer on gold as well. It's gonna activate when you go up against anybody that's 6'10" or taller. Now 10 upgrades left. You want slithery finisher on gold as well. I would say fancy footwork gold too. Now 4 badges. There's a couple badges I could see you doing. Consistent finisher, relentless finisher, maybe acrobat. I think personally, I'm gonna go with relentless finisher on gold. I'm gonna go with bronze consistent finisher. You can change it up, do whatever you want. I think it's gonna be probably one of the best options for finishing badges. But moving on to shooting badges, man, 12 shooting badges with this build. You're gonna be able to get 4 gold badges. Now the badge you need off the bat, you need gold quick draw. You don't have this badge on at all, you're not gonna be able to shoot. Now range extender, throw that on gold as well so you can shoot a lot deeper. Now 6 upgrades left. I recommend you throw on Hot Zone Hunter gold. You have all your Hot Zone badges to help you shoot so much better. Now 3 upgrades left. I would say you're either want to put these badges on Green Machine or Difficult Shots. If you think you're gonna be fading more, put on Difficult Shots, but Green Machine to help you shoot more greens. I think personally I'm gonna do Difficult Shots. I can see myself fading a lot with this build. You want Green Machine, go ahead and do it though. I think it's gonna be these 3 badges. I feel like you gotta have them. This is up to you if you want to do Green Machine and Difficult Shots. I'm gonna do Difficult Shots personally though. Now moving on to playmaking badges, man. 20 playmaking badges. That's gonna be 5 Hall of Fames. I'm gonna recommend you do Handles for Days Hall of Fame, Quick First Step, Space Creator, Unpluckable, and Tie Handles Hall of Fame. Now if you want to throw Dimer in there or Floor General, you're gonna have to take some of these badges down. But these badges are gonna be the best for you to help you score personally. So I really do recommend you pick these. But you can change it up, do whatever you want to do. Now moving on to defensive badges, man, you get 9 defensive badges. That's gonna be 3 gold badges. Very good build defensively. Now I recommend you throw on gold clamps, gold intimidator, and gold pick dodger. Gold pick dodger is gonna help you fight through Hall of Fame brick wall screens. Intimidator is to make people miss shots, and clamps is gonna help you clamp that opposing ball handler. These are gonna be the best options in my opinion. I couldn't see you putting on any other badges besides this. But that's pretty much it, man. That's the best pure slasher build in NBA 2K20. I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did enjoy this video, man, make sure you guys like button, subscribe. Like I said, 180 subs off of 10K subs. We're getting closer and closer every day. You watch this video, like what you see, do that subscribe button, man. Shout out to Tucson Christensen for giving me this build. Very nice build. But that's pretty much it, man. Hope you guys did enjoy. Until next time, clutch out.
I'm feeling your energy, and shorty, man, she really into me. I got lots of enemies, and they wanna act like they friends with me.